Well, hey everyone, welcome back to the cabin. You'll remember him, right?
Welcome back to the cabin.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to say, hey, what we doing?
Oh, well, that's my sister. Hey, what we doing?
Picked him up last night. We just uncovered this. It's the first time he's seen it, so impression.
Well, I kind of saw the figure of it last night. Although it was dark, he kind of showed me with the flashlight, and let me tell you, I had seen it on YouTube just like you guys have, but when you walk up next to it, it is a whole lot larger than you would think. So it's a beast. It's a behemoth. One of the other things I noticed just when we uncovered it just now was how heavy this head was. My dad kept saying how big and heavy this thing was, but let me tell you, you ain't pushing this through a log. You really do need the power feed because it is got some weight on it.
Yeah, this won't work like the other smaller manual mills.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, it's not one of the huge mills, but it's kind of in between, I guess, what you would call a production mill and maybe a hobby mill.
Yeah. The other thing I also noticed too that I was asking him on the way here that I didn't get a chance to really see was how the bunks were laid out. I didn't realize that these were welded onto the rails, and that the only point of separation was when the rails meet the other section, and so that's pretty heavy duty for sure.
Yeah, the other rail system that we had for the Norwood, you had two pieces of metal that bolted on the side and the bunks bolted.
Yeah.
But all of these 6-foot sections, everything was welded together. I don't know really how much it weighed, maybe 100 pounds, 150 pounds, each one of the 6-foot. The little 3-foot section didn't weigh that much, but it wasn't too much for, you know, two people to handle.
Yeah.
But there is some weight involved here because, like I told you before, this is 3/8 plate metal right there.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy duty.
Then the other thing is they've got this rolled steel welded down to the track as well, that those rollers roll on, which makes a very nice, smooth, engineered surface for the rollers to roll on. I think one of the other things that he's excited about is the fact that the other sawmill, the shroud, this was plastic and this is metal.
Yeah, well, I love the fact that this is metal. It just seems a lot more robust compared to the other one, and you don't have to take the whole front of the thing off. You can take one section off at a time and inspect it. That is just really, really neat. I think that is a nice feature to have, so I'm happy to have that too.
I haven't shown him yet the new water feed system that you all watched me on the last video, so that I'm going to show him now. Come over here, I want to show you something. So I don't know if you remember watching the video or not, but the water feed was right here. Okay? So we hillbilly engineered it over here.
He's always fixing stuff, isn't he? He's always rigging something, doing something, trying to make things a little bit more
like
efficient. Yeah, MacGyver. There you go.
So what do you think about having it right there and not having to reach for it?
Well, I don't know why.
I think we should send this idea into Wood-Mizer, really.
Yeah, because I don't know why it would be that far away. Again, you can't really tell maybe how big this machine is. I'm not a small person, but that you have to really reach underneath here to grab that. This is way more convenient right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want to try it out?
Especially seeing as the head is what moves up and down, and this is always right here within your reach. This doesn't move.
Crank it up.
So,
let's try it out.
How you do it?
Go.
1.
Yeah, and 2. Alright friends, never seen before on YouTube because I searched and I couldn't find it anywhere. But on the LX150, this is the cog that adjusts the tension on the belt drive. So since I can't engage it fully, we're going to loosen this up just a hair, and hopefully that will fix our problem. So we also found out from Wood-Mizer on this panel that I had taken off the other day when I was working on the water tube, right behind this bolt right here, right on the back side, if you can see that bolt, there's one on the top and the bottom, and you have to adjust those as well. So now we are able to engage the clutch. This is what I wasn't able to do. Push it down and then lock it in position and be able to unlock it. So all the adjustment is primarily behind here and then a little up on that round cog up there, but now we got it and we're able to engage the clutch. I forgot to check whether this debarker was in line with the blade, so I put the blade guide alignment tool back on there, and just looking, I need to come down and I need to tilt it forward just a hair. Okay, I loosened these 4 bolts right here. These are the 2 set screws. So what I need to do is loosen the top portion up. Okay, that side. And that side. So we need to come up. So we're going to screw these the opposite direction. Now that I got the 4 bolts loose back here, and you can see where the blade guide alignment tool is on the front, we're going to lift that up, this blade right here, until the set screw is about halfway above and below this right here. Okay, we're just going to give all this stuff a final tighten down here. Then we'll have this debarker in line with the blade. Hey, what we doing?
Yeah, what we doing? What do you call a man in debt?
I have no idea.
Owen.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, the bubble's still there. I got a line kind of in my way right here, but
Y'all.
So Jennifer, Patrick came down here earlier and he's up at the house getting him a drink, and he said, wow, this thing is big. What do you think about it compared to our other one?
Honey, this thing would swallow the other one. And I honestly think we should name her Big Bertha. What do you all think?
No, we got the tractor named Big John. This is going to be Little John. Okay, these set screws. Tighten this nut down right there. And then the one on this side. Okie doke.
Well, look at that. I was wondering, y'all.
Alright guys, we're going to throw a log on here and see how it'll cut. Now, as I explained in another video, I think what I'm going to do is try to use these as my dogs, because I have to load this mill backwards because the sawdust, we want it going in that direction. So we're going to raise these up to, we don't even need those, but we're going to raise these up to stop the log, then we'll roll it over there and cinch it down with these. I'm basically having to do things the old way because I still have a little bit of a slant there. And with the problem is with the grapple on there, if you're cockeyed, it will drop one side because you can't go past the other point that's the low point. So by using the straps, that gives me about 2 feet of give. So it works out really good, actually. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this over just a hair. I'm going to stand these up just like that. Stand the other one up. I'm going to go to this side. All right, now what we're going to do is push this all the way over, just like that. Take these, run them over.
Well, what do you think?
Well, I think it does a good job. I just have to get used to everything. Did you notice anything that I didn't do?
Yeah, I did. You forgot the water for the blade.
I forgot the water for the blade. Folks, I'm telling you what, there's a whole lot of stuff going on back there.
But you know what? This debarker is amazing.
Wasn't that the trick
Yeah.
right there?
I do believe so.
Yeah, we got it lined up just right and it travels right in front of the blade.
Now we've got sawdust over this, all over it, just like it's supposed to be.
Yep, it's officially dirty.
Yeah, we are dirty now. All right, folks, that is, oh, grab that pickerine over there. You know how to use it, Jennifer? Go down there and pull it off. There you go.
Ta-da!
All right, watch out. Now I'll load this on the tractor. All right, friends, you can see this is way too much sawdust. We really don't want any sawdust, but since I don't know how fast to operate the thing and really what I'm doing yet, this is unacceptable. But it does cut, and let's brush this off and see how flat it cut. All right, you see that, friends? There's not much daylight showing, and if there is, it's pretty much even all the way across because we got a little bit of chatter because I think I was going too slow, but I've got to learn the machine. Alright, friends, I'm going to show you. So that right there is one reason why I've never used a bucket. That was one pass. So this is a 12-foot log, and by the time I made 3 passes, I would have to dump the bucket. So I would have to park something over there, which is what I may do because, like I said, we need to keep this area over here clean since I'm going to have to walk on this area and not like this area like the other one. But did you see the speed of that thing? We just walked it off at about the same speed, and we cut this 12-foot log in between about 5 to 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Now that's moving.
Yeah.
So
you don't even have time to think. When you when you're doing it in real time, to be able to watch the cut and everything, to adjust anything that you need to, you almost don't have time to think, and then you're through the log.
yeah, there's so many bells and whistles on that thing that I'm going to have to really operate it to get used to it. But anyway, friends, we just wanted to share with you some of the excitement of the new sawmill and a few things that we forgot to do. But we certainly do appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. Thanks so much. And we look forward to seeing you back up here at the cabin again next time.